17 when I had my first my son. I was 17 when I had my son. I got a daughter also. But my life was so fast. Everything was fast, but I knew growing up, like I knew I didn't want to live like that. I knew I didn't want to grow up and live in Greenwood and be begging for handouts. I just saw like the life that my mom lived, just borrowing and begging and just that poverty, that mindset. I knew I didn't want it. I knew I wanted more. Like, yeah, like, and as a teenager, I told myself, like, soon as I'm able to work, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out this situation. Like, I never be big and I never be borrowing. I never be sprung out on drugs. Like, I never just be in this situation where I'm that vulnerable or I'm put in that type of situation. So I just chose more, and so I moved. Well, me and my son father, my kid's father, um, he was older than me, so we ended up getting married. Just thinking like, okay, this is the right thing to do. So we got married. Try to settle down.
How old was you at all the
time? When I got married, it was 2010. I'm 40 now, so.
So you was 30.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay. So your son was much
yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it was 2010 when I got married. So like I said,
how was that? How was that experience?
Well,
your son was like a teenager, wasn't he? Like at that
yeah.
age?
Well, nah, he was kind of young. He was young, but
Right.
yeah, he was in the teen. He probably was in his teens by then. But yeah, it was cool. It was all right. I knew that it wasn't, what I was looking for. What I'm saying? I just felt like it wasn't just that completion. Like I don't have nothing against him. Like we still good at this point. And
Right.
if it's anything I can do for him, I'm always there for him. But I just know that it wasn't, we just wasn't vibing. And sometimes I just feel like, you don't have to fall out or, just have bad beef or bad blood or whatever, think people, if you're not happy, you can just, move on,
Absolutely.
So it's no bad, bad blood or nothing about that. But he's still my nigga.
I feel you.
But other than that, it was he, like I said, it was a lot. It was it was a lot growing up just as a young mother, trying to go to school, just just living life in Greenwood was hard anyway. So like I said, once we moved, once I decided, okay, we moved or whatever, and I decided to go to nursing school, that's when like life changed. Like I decided, okay, I want more. So I went to nursing school. I finished. I started working as a nurse, but like I said, while I was working as a nurse,
I'm sorry. That's a train. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a train. I don't know if you heard.
That's okay. But yeah, as I was working as a nurse, that's when the idea for group tight came along. So when I was working, I started asking my clients, like, okay, like like I said, between the skincare product and the group tight, the vaginal product, I was asking them, okay, which one would you rather try? The facial tightener or the vaginal tightener? And everybody wanted to do the vaginal tightener. Everybody was more interested in the vaginal tightener.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet they was.
Right. So when I went home, I researched, I slept on it, I prayed about it, I wrote it down. I tried to get every ingredient that was good for the vagina.
How old was you at this? How old was you at this moment of time?
I started group tight in 2020 during the pandemic. Yeah, during the pandemic.
Okay. All right. So where did your entrepreneur journey start? Did it start then, or did it start before?
Well, I actually tried to do, I started my like a personal care service where you could send people out to sit with people, cook for them, clean up stuff like that. Like this is where the whole entrepreneur thing came about. I started to do that, but for some reason, I knew I wanted to be my own boss. I always felt like I wanted to be my own boss, you know.
Right.
But I never thought I would be my own boss. I knew I didn't want to work for nobody. I knew I wanted to make my own schedule. I knew I wanted to be my own, do my own thing.
Right.
As working for other people, I saw how people was like the head was being unfair. I knew I wanted to set my own rules. Like I always knew I wanted to set an example. You
Did you
know,
go to college?
just the first nursing school, the year, the technical.
I know
nursing.
majority of people that I know like this, like highly super successful. They say they get all A's in school. Maybe you would think.
Listen, at this point, you know what? At this point, I asked so many nurses, and because I know I don't want to be a nurse anymore. I don't know why. It's just not my thing anymore. And I know so many people are kind of straying away from it. But
Right.
like I want to take care of people. I want to, do that. But the whole it's just a lot of stress in nursing. Like it's too much stress with it. So I'd rather not do that. But yes, I never went to.
All right. Okay, so you start off nursing first. So nursing is what you was going into. Was your mind even on entrepreneurship at all at this moment in time in your life?
No.
That's so completely understandable. So completely understandable. All right, so you start off nursing. How long did you do it? How long was you actively working in that field?
I did nursing for about 10 years before I actually just stopped and just went into, doing my own thing. So like I said, I did that up until I started Grip Tight. Like that's what I was doing. And once growing up, I had a child at an early age.
Okay, I know you guys are enjoying the episode, but I gotta let you know that this part of the video is sponsored by Who Knew. Who Knew is a brand building ecosystem that's literally strategically built for you to be able to create the brand that you can only imagine. You can build your dream website. You can get business credit and unsecured business funding. You can be able to get managed by us. And not only that, we actually have a tool called Mercabus that we created to be able to give you the power to rank on Google, YouTube, or any other platform almost instantly. You can be able to keep up with the episodes. You can be able to get hosting. You can be able to get any plugin and thing that you need to be able to build the type of brand that you can envision. Trust me when I tell you, Who Knew changed my life, and then Who Knew have changed so many different people. That's why we have a plethora of entrepreneurs that have already taken their business from $0 to 6 and 7 figures. Literally, it's pointless for me to have this conversation with you to try to convince you of something that you already need. It doesn't matter what part of the journey that you're on, from the beginning to the point of your building and wanting to go farther to take your brand to the next level, or if you just trying to scale and you already at the top and you already reached that plethora. Who Knew have every single thing for you. Now, you're gonna get back into the episode.